Sportsystem.com.
Attendance was 8,311 with a gate of $638,470. So that's tonight's gate and ticket count. And as we're waiting for Dan Henderson, I'd just like to say, when we were talking about this fight earlier, the fight card top to bottom, I always said, look, I think this is arguably one of the heaviest stacked cards we put together, and I think this fight card delivered. I'd like to thank you guys for performing. And I said, with Fedor and Dan Henderson, this is going to be a fight where they're going to go to the center of the cage, and there's going to be some fireworks, because these aren't going to be the kind of fights, or these two guys are not the kind of fighters that are going to have to live for each other. So it was great to see. It was as a fan, not just as a promoter or somebody that just being like a fan. I mean, it was an unbelievable night of action, and the Fedor Dan Henderson fight, I think, lived up to all type. And I'm proud of both those guys. Ariel, I know you're ready now.
Question for Fedor, Ron Kruk with Inside MMA. Fedor, do you feel that fight was stopped early?
Мне кажется, да. Мне кажется, рановато.
It seems to me, yes. It seems to me objectively, I was ready to continue fighting. So yes.
I know you say your future is in God's will, but what are you feeling now, having lost 3 straight?
Ничего. Жизнь продолжается.
Nothing. Life goes on. Thank God.
Would you have any interest in a rematch with Dan, and what were your thoughts of Dan's performance in the fight?
Да, замечательно боец. Всегда следил за его карьерой, выбрал его хорошо. Мне казалось, что я чувствовал. Чувствовал, что можно с ним находиться, можно проходить. Но насчет реванша будет видно. Уже много реваншей сыграл.
Well, Dan's a wonderful fighter. I've always followed his career, and he fought a great fight. But in there, I felt I could go toe-to-toe with him, and that I could win the fight. With regard to a rematch, we'll see. But it seems like a lot of potential rematches have built up with my last 2 fights.
Fedor, if you do fight again, will it be in the United States, and will it be for Strikeforce, or might you fight in Russia, might you fight in an M1 Global card, might you fight in some other promotion?
Сейчас не могу сказать, наверное, выйдем, обсудим это с менеджером, с Владимиром, какие будут предложения.
I can't really say right now. That's something that I have to sit down and speak with my manager, the team, and see what kind of offers and opportunities would be out there.
It was one of the rare fights where you were the larger fighter. Can you talk about once you got in the cage club, how did you feel about his speed and even his how you guys were playing against the cage?
Можно было биться длинным. Я думаю, что по скорости можно было подстроиться. Вот, и по силе тоже. Это и не поступало. Ну, получилось то, что получилось, то, что мы не должны.
Well, I felt that I could take his power and and I felt that with time I could start timing him in terms of his speed. I felt comfortable in there, but what happened, and that's what the result was.
Gymgrossisten.com